You're muted, Judge.
All right, good morning, everyone. The 357 District Court will be in court, calling this court. The 357 District Court is calling its court into session for today's Tuesday, December 14, 2021 docket, starting with civil hearing 2017 DCL 4516. Araiza, Ms. Gomez.
Judge, good morning. Aaron Rendon, on behalf of Ms. Araiza. We are ready to proceed with a quick prove-up, Judge.
All right, let me call the rest of the docket and see where they're at.
Yes, Your Honor.
2008 7 4148 Elizondo Quiroz, Mr. Hernandez, Mr. Barrera.
Good morning, Your Honor. I believe we have an amicus, Ms. Cortez, who is prepared to make a report.
Okay.
Morning, Your Honor. Christine Cortez as amicus.
Okay. Where is
This was
Mr.
a follow-up, Your Honor. There was a previous disposition, but the court wanted to check on things about 6 months later. So I don't believe Mr. Hernandez is on, though, and he is the petitioner's counsel.
Yeah, I don't see him on. He's running a little late. He should be coming in real quick. All right. Let me, Cooney. I know what that's about, and I'm ready for that one. So I'll be calling you in a second. I've reviewed both of them. I stayed up all night listening to both of you, but I will tell you, whoever submitted that 1 hour 1 hour recording of CPS wrong. I'm not gonna sit there and listen for a whole hour of CPS interview. I was hoping that counsel would, I could prevail on counsel to summarize some of the stuff, but I sat through all of most of the other, except that part. But then I was 2 o'clock in the morning. I said, I gotta go to work in the morning. I quit. My rooster does not get paid overtime. So I was hoping. So anyway, I will be honest with you, that's where I left it. So if there's anything earth shattering that I haven't heard through the rest of it that I heard, please let me know. I will be right with you in a second. Let me take care of this matters that are pending before us. Mr. Rendon, you may proceed with that Araiza if you're ready, sir.
We are ready, Judge. And just to let you know, Mr.
Araiza, anywhere?
He's right here, Judge.
Okay. Raise your right hand, ma'am. Okay.
Do you solemnly swear from the testimony you will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay, thank you. You can put your hand down.
Thank you. All right, proceed, Mr. Rendon.
Judge, can you hear me okay right there?
I can.
Okay. Would you please state your name for the record?
Cristina Araiza.
And are you presently married?
Sorry, I cannot hear Mr. Rendon. I cannot hear her.
I'm sorry.
Can you take off your mask, ma'am? Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
Okay, one more time. Can you please state your name for the record?
Cristina Araiza.
And are
Can
you
you speak up a
presently?
little bit more, please?
Cristina Araiza.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
Thank you.
Are you presently married to Martin Araiza?
Yes.
Have you been domiciled in Texas for the preceding 6-month period and a resident of this county for the preceding 90-day period?
Yes.
Were you married to Martin Araiza on or about March 18th of 1995?
Yes.
And did you cease to live together as spouses on or about April 1st of 2014?
Yes.
Has your marriage to Martin Araiza become insupportable because of discord or conflict of personalities that destroys the legitimate ends of the marriage relationship?
Yes.
Is there any reasonable expectation of reconciliation?
No.
Were there any children born of the marriage?
Yes.
What are the ages of those children now?
23 and 19.
So there are no children that are under the age of majority, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Are you expecting any children at this time?
No.
Were there any court-ordered conservatorships, guardianships, or other court-ordered relationships affecting these children before this divorce proceeding?
No.
Okay. Have you entered into an agreement with your husband regarding the debts and property?
Yes.
Are you asking this court to award you any personal property in your possession right now as your sole and separate property?
Yes.
That means any debts, any credit cards that are in your name will be yours and your responsibility only?
Yes.
And any debts, credit cards, bank accounts in your husband's name, that those be awarded to him as his sole and separate property?
Yes.
And that he be the only person responsible for those debts or credit cards or property?
Yes.
Do Do you think that this agreement is fair and equitable to both you and your husband?
Yes,
Are you asking this court for a name change?
yes.
What are you asking this court to change your name to?
Cristina Hernandez.
Did anyone force you into this agreement?
No,
Okay. Are you asking the court to grant you a divorce and approve all the agreements that we read into the record?
yes,
Are you satisfied with the services that our office has provided to you?
yes.
Judge, no further questions.
Thank you. Now, what is it, name change to Hernandez?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, the court will take judicial notice of all documents on file in this case. The court will find that it has jurisdiction by virtue of the domiciliary requirements of the family code. The court, having heard the testimony, evidence, and petition in support of her petition for divorce, hereby grants the divorce as prayed for, hereby approves the division of the community estate personal belongings as stated on the record. The court hereby grants a change of name from Cristina Araiza to Cristina Hernandez. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Judge, that concludes my business with this court. May I be excused?
Yes, sir. Have a good day.
Likewise, Your Honor.
All right. Does Mr. Hernandez make it in?
No, he hasn't come in yet.
All right. Miss Cortez,
Yes, Your Honor.
what do you have for me on this case?
Your Honor, currently, Your Honor, I'm trying to switch over to my iPad.
Okay. I wish I could do that.
There we go.
I would get
Your
lost.
Honor,
Yeah, I would get lost for a whole day if I did that transfer. I would not find my way back. Okay,
Your Honor, this is a case where mom lost the primary custody. Dad has had it for years because of the boyfriend that ended up in jail for harming the daughter.
right.
Okay, we had given mom a little bit of time, added more time, took off the supervised visitation. She had a less than standard currently right now.
Okay,
After speaking with the children and everyone, she's done really well. So I'm going to ask that we now go from, I'm going to ask for an extended standard. I already talked to Dad about it, explained. Also, I talked to the kids about it. They're very excited. They want to spend a lot of time with mom.
Okay.
Let me be clear. The question was never whether or not the children wanted to spend time with their mother. It was the concern of the mother herself that had me
for
concerned.
association.
More than that, more of her thinking pattern as to the association.
Or what?
Her thinking pattern as to the association. That was the issue.
Okay,
I believe that she can get better. Do I believe she's there? No. I believe she can get better. She's going to continue doing counseling with the counselor that she has right now. And hopefully we'll get her to a point where she understands exactly the ramifications and thought process of what you should think about something in this type of situation. Her thought process is not there yet, but I have faith that it will get there. So despite mom's actions, we do this for the children. They're safe. They understand the dangers. If anything should happen, they understand to get themselves out of that situation. And as of so far, we have not had another incident again.
great. I'm glad to hear that. Is she here? The mother?
Where is she? She might, usually Mr. Hernandez usually has them.
Mr. Elizondo, if you're on, please unmute yourself.
Your Honor, usually Mr. Hernandez usually has them in the office with him, his clients.
Mr. Quiroz,
Yes, Your Honor.
you heard the report of Ms. Cortez,
Yes, I did.
and do you have anything to say regarding that?
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, the court will approve your recommendation from more extended visitation, standard visitation. Is that what you said?
Yes, Your Honor, the regular extended standard right now.
What mechanisms do we have in place to assure that this is not going to go south on us at any time during our visitation?
I will say this, the children are very vocal. In the very beginning, when we first started visitation,
Yeah.
there was an incident that happened. The children were very vocal about what happened. Extremely vocal, as in, she said this, it was wrong.
So do they have your number?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, well then I guess I don't think I can have to hear from necessarily from Ms. Elizondo that she's gonna get extended visitation and contingent upon her continuing her counseling and no more of these situations where the children are put into exposed to any dangerous or any unwanted approaches. Okay,
Yes, sir.
all right.
Your
Okay.
Honor, just as a
I don't know
final
when
thing,
I don't know when Mr. Hernandez is gonna come in. Oh, Mr. Barrera, yes, I'm sorry.
no problem. I can, in fact, Your Honor, I have confidence in Ms. Cortez's report and I have nothing to say.
Okay. Well, we can inform Mr. Hernandez when if somebody will call him and let him know that his client got extended the visitation. Okay?
Yes, Your
Thank you,
Honor.
Your Honor.
Thank you all for being here.
Have a nice day.
Thank you,
Maybe
Thank
Mr.
you, Your Honor.
Have a good day.
Bye.
All right. Cooney, 2014 DCL 5108.
Morning, Your Honor. Morning.
Ms. Sala, did I leave the Cooney file over there or did I bring it with me? On top of your desk. I had to have brought it in.
The binder, the black binder, you brought it in.
It's in the black binder.
I don't know if the file was in there, but you brought the binder.
No. I dropped it in. Remember, I told you I listened to everything. And I had it in my hand. Hold on a second, Council.
Morning, Amber.
Good morning. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Me? I'm ready for next week. Yeah, I'm ready.
Amber, out of curiosity, how long did it take today? 4, 5, 6 days? Inquiring minds want to know because me and you have to convene. I just need to know if I should say I'm going to be here till 6.
I'm coming for you next in the 444th.
Why can't you be late? Why can't you be like Hernandez? He was nice to me today.
I think this is my last hearing of the year, so I gotta go out with a bang.
Yay.
You're kidding me. I have all the way till 16. Quiet.
Well, please don't let me get in the way, Ms. Rodriguez. I don't want to bleed out. I want with a bag.
She's going out with a bang today.
I heard that part. That's for the woman. Make sure I'll keep my distance. I don't want to be caught in that blow up. All right. So getting back to this matter in Cooney. If you can elucidate me a little bit. So the last time we were in a hearing here, I heard from both parties that I think it was one that said, well, I'm not really sure why this needs to be complicated. You know, if they don't not trying to take away my whatever, then we can work something out. Was I dreaming that, or was that wishful thinking, or did that occur?
Your Honor, we did speak with petitioner's attorney, and I think it would be a good idea if I ask my clients to step out of my office so that petitioner's attorney and I can approach the bench and discuss what
we can go to a breakout room, all three of us.
Okay, and I'm going to ask my clients to step out of my office so that.
Well, yeah, because if you're talking right there, but I'm going to go to a breakout room. Send us to all three, Mr. Rodriguez, myself, and Mr.
Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Okay, the room is open. Where Alejandro? Let me see. Moy, are we gonna need Alejandro? Do you know? Oh, he sent me a chat. Let me see. Yes, they're gonna need you for criminal. Morning, Mr. Hernandez. We've already taken care of your case. They went ahead and granted the extended standard. You're muted.
Oh, is that right?
I would just get in contact with Ms. Cortez because she proposed what she wanted and the judge granted.
Okay, so she's got extended standard.
I believe so.
Okay,
But get with Ms. Cortez to get the actual details of everything.
okay. Do we have a reset date or do you know?
There was no reset date. It's
Okay,
6 that they granted the extended standard.
okay. Okay, and does that mean Rick Barretta's not gonna get on? And does that mean
Everybody else is already on. Everybody heard what's going on. Mr. Quiroz didn't have an objection. Mr. Barrera didn't have an argument. Ms. Cortez gave her report, and the judge granted the extended standard.
Okay. Okay, I'll keep in touch then, okay?
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you. So Alejandro, I don't know what time we'll need you because we're going to have this hearing. So do you want me to call you to your office?
It would be after this hearing?
Yeah, then we'll do the criminal.
Okay.
Do you want me to call
So
you to
you know
your
what I'm
office?
gonna
or
do? I'm
what?
sorry?
No, go ahead.
Because I have to get in at 8:30 with the 107th.
Okay.
Do you think it's gonna be like around at 9?
I couldn't tell you.
You
You want
could.
us just to page you when we need you?
You know what? I'll keep it on standby and
That's
log
fine.
in with my phone in the 107th.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, you know what? No,
Yes, no, I know,
actually,
but
I'm
he
gonna go
has
with,
court in the 107th at 8:30. So, and I don't know how long this hearing is going to take, so I don't want to tell him like come here right now.
I'm gonna
Um,
log in with my phone with you, and I'm gonna log in with the 107th with the computer.
Okay, sounds good. And if we can't, if for some reason you can't hear me or something, I'll have them page you.
Great, perfect.
Okay,
I think we're good. Thank
Okay.
you. Bye-bye.
thanks. Mr. Where's Mr. Hernandez?
For a second. Not legal.
Ms. Cortez?
Yes.
Hello.
Hi, Ms. Cortez. Did you need something else with Mr. Hernandez?
Cindy,
Yes.
on the case I have with Rick Barrera and
Luis
Hernandez,
Hernandez.
did they want to come back?
Mr. Hernandez came back in, but then he's not there anymore, so I don't know.
Okay, let me call them. Thanks.
You're welcome. Alejandro, we're going to be going into court for the criminal.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm sorry, you were saying? Hello?
We're going to go into court already for the criminal, so when you get a
I'm
chance.
sorry, Your Honor. I'm so sorry. I didn't put mute. I'm gonna have to go to the 357th for a criminal case. Is that okay? Okay. As soon as I'm back, I'll be back. Okay, thank you.
May I address the court?
Not yet, Mr. Warner. I'm almost back to you.
Okay, but I'm gonna need an interpreter, Your Honor. I've never had a conversation in English with Ms. Dominguez.
All right, well, Alejandro obviously no matter over there, so it shouldn't take you too long, but we'll call you back here in a minute. Got plenty to keep you entertained until Alejandro gets back. 2009-07-4400 Vargas versus Rangel Garcia. Albert Garcia.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
This is a motion to modify child support. My client has retired and the Social Security Administration has begun sending Social Security checks to the children already. And so we're asking for modification from the original orders or from the orders for child support to cease and allow the children to receive the Social Security amount that they are receiving.
Mr. Guzman, are you on this one?
No,
you're
notified.
okay. Flor Rangel. Flor Rangel.
Oh, she will not be appearing, Your Honor. She told my client that she was not.
Flor Rangel. I appreciate it, Mr. Garcia. I just need to call it and do my due diligence. So that there's nothing. No, it's okay. Just so that there's no issues in the future, right? Let the record reflect this matter was set for 8 o'clock. It's currently 8:57. Ms. Rangel's name has been called out 3 times. She's failed to appear. What are you asking for? I know you're asking for a change of child support.
Right. That the amount that was ordered to be paid be changed to the amount that is being sent by Social Security, and that, you know, they don't withdraw. They're starting to take from his paycheck, from his Social Security check, even though the children are already receiving the check since July.
It'll be granted.
And I'd like the court to also order that this amount be effective since we filed back in July 19th.
Be granted.
That's all I have, Your Honor. May I be excused?
Do I have an order, Mr. Garcia?
I don't believe we have the order yet, but I shall get you one immediately.
Submit it within 10 days if you don't mind, please.
I will.
Thank you, Mr. Garcia. Good seeing you. Happy holidays.
Thank you, Your Honor. Happy holidays to you. And I don't know who that Grinch Martinez is.
I'm telling you, he's the biggest Grinch I know, but you're right.
I'm shocked.
Good seeing you.
Ms. Rodriguez and Mr. Escamilla.
Yes, Your Honor.
Sylvia, what case are you on for?
I'm covering Christie's case. The defendant's
motion to
name
revoke.
is Jose Faustino Sanchez Jr.
We just took care of it.
He just pled guilty in open court.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, we revoked his, I revoked his probation. He was sentenced to 5 years on the revocation. And on the new case, he was given 6 years, but sentences to run concurrent.
He was on the Zoom in the courtroom.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Coonies, I have got a docket that I'm taking care of for Judge Leal, who is on leave, medical leave. So I need to get up there and take care of that docket. Where are we on the progress here? Mr. Escamilla, I'll hear from you.
I think we have an agreement. I explained to my client the reasoning behind it, and he reluctantly agreed to the modified legislation. I don't know if the petitioner agreed as well with the recommendation.
Ms. Rodriguez?
Yes, Judge, my client, Mr. Escamilla and I discussed Mr. Cooney doing the 31st through the 2nd in Indiana unsupervised.
Okay. Here's what I want to do. Mr. Cooney?
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
I have to draw to a certain extent on my experience with your case and your former wife's case when you first were before me. And I told you then, Mr. Cooney, that you need to arrest that problem. You're a very intelligent man, and you like to let everybody know that. So I wish you would draw on that intelligence to do right by your own children. You need to stop drinking, Mr. Cooney. And you'll find out that once you do that, your profession will be a lot better served. Your children will be priority in your life, and you will maybe find some peace in your heart, sir. It's about time, Mr. Cooney, that you give it up. Do you understand me?
Yes, Your Honor.
I witnessed a deja vu in watching that video and watching the whole situation derogate down to where it ended up because of you. You have issues currently. You had issues before. Now you have issues in the community with the police department. And all those issues that I have just pointed out have one common denominator. You're drinking. No, Mr. Cooney, maybe you might not think too much about me because of your intelligence, and maybe you're far superior, more intelligent than I am. But I'll tell you what I know. That the road you're on is going to lead to a very, very dark period in your time alone. If you truly love Dina and your children, you're going to do this. It's time. It's time you sacrifice a little bit for them. And maybe enhance your life a little bit better. And maybe stay out of stuff like this. And maybe just once and for all move forward with your life in a positive way. Because there's nothing good coming back to me, Mr. Cooney. And both of you. And also, you know, whether this ever comes to a good conclusion, I am hopefully will. I have not lost faith that you are going to do the right thing, Mr. Cooney. Because now everything's on the line, sir, for you. I will not order this simply to maintain your license. Do you understand me?
Yes, Your Honor.
I will do that for you to encourage you to get on the right path. But I will not allow you to see the children unfettered until you show me proof that you have done what I've asked you to do. Do you understand me?
Yes, Your Honor.
Once you provide that proof, I will relent and you can go back and hopefully do something with your children positive. Finally, no more, Mr. Cooney, will I hear of you telling your children about your adult world and adult problems. Please do not visit your situations on them. They're children. And you know, as smart as you are, that at that age, they're impressionable as heck. And besides that, that's the first thing I told you the last time I saw you, that you needed to do everything you could to minimize, to eliminate any damage being visited on your children. That you, I think, told me back then, would take a bullet for. You remember that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Well, let's see. Let's see if you fact. The bullet's the alcohol. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
All right. How long are you gonna do this, Mr. Cooney? How long are you gonna need to bring me proof that you have done this and you are on your way to sobriety?
I'll get in touch with somebody today, sir.
Well, I want to know because I want to reset this for hearing. At that time, if you've complied, I'll lift all the restrictions.
End of February?
Yeah.
Maybe by the end of February, Your Honor, at the beginning of March.
Well, I'll tell you what, March 4th.
Oh, that's my birthday.
Well, you know what? I have a murder trial on my birthday, Mrs. Camilla.
No, that's fine. I'm not. I'll be here. I'm just saying.
I'll trade you the murder case for your.
That's fine.
I was here on my birthday.
Yeah, you were.
Last time,
March
we
4th.
both got to spend our birthdays on the Cooney case. March 4th.
That's a Friday. Hopefully I'll get the good news and my weekend will go off great.
Okay, March 4th.
See you March 4th. There'll be plenty of time, okay? We'll
Okay,
put this for
Judge.
status.
That'll be for status.
Yes.
And just to be clear, the agreement that we have is going to be that Mr. Cooney is going to go to Indiana for the weekend for the New Year's, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Ms. Cooney. Ms. Conklin. Sorry.
Yes, Your Honor.
Please, when he goes out there, please cooperate and make sure that the children and no problems. You know, he's going all the way over there, make it as smooth as possible, and no drinking while he has possession of the children.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you. Have a good day.
Judge, Sergeant Salinas, thank you for your patience for being
Where is
here
he?
last
Yes,
time.
Sergeant Salinas. Thank you
Where
very
are
much,
you?
Sergeant.
There you are. Sergeant Salinas.
Yes, sir.
I want to tell you something. I want to commend you. I want to commend you and your fellow police officer whose name evades me.
Officer Cooper, are you there?
Officer Cooper.
You're on mute.
Is that Officer Cooper?
Good morning.
Oh,
Yes,
you
I'm
are?
here, sir.
Good morning, both of you. I want to commend both of you. I want to commend both of you for the extraordinary professionalism you demonstrated when you confronted the situation with the Cooney. My hats off to both of you for
Thank you, sir.
for what I saw that over that video. That I guess that's why you protect us, because you were cool cucumbers under this thing, and I'm glad that you did not lose your cool, although you had a lot of ammunition to do it. I was very, 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 very pleasantly surprised by both of your conducts. Thank you so much for your professionalism.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
I know it's difficult, and now I know firsthand how the difficulties you confront from day to day. I can appreciate that more than ever. Thank you both for your service.
And so
Thank
far, I
you.
will not need you here March 4th. You are excused from the
We're going to be
subpoena.
excused.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Have a
Thank
good
you,
day.
officers.
You too.
Thank you, sir.
Have a good day, all of you. Thank you.
And then
You
I
too.
have the counselor, Rob McIntosh. Mr. McIntosh, I will need you to return March 4th.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Judge.
May we be excused, Your Honor?
Yes, sir. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye, Judge.